Jim Falkenstein here, and welcome to a special edition of the Ashland City Council Meeting. I'm calling 5 Minutes of Fees, May 20th. In Ashland City Council meetings, there is always a consent agenda where the mayor and the city manager place items they don't think require discussion and are just boring daily business stuff. Remember this, the mayor and city manager create the agenda. It's a significant piece of power, really. It's deciding what gets on the agenda and when. So mayor and city manager said the annual miscellaneous fee document is normal yearly fee increase business, nothing to see here, consent agenda, no discussion, moving on. However, councilors regularly pull items they want to talk more about. So these two, Dahl and DeCane, they pull Item E, the annual miscellaneous fees item. And this is a giant list of it's got hundreds of little permits and parking tickets, fees. It's often like 2 to 3% increases or $1, or there's always something. And fun fact, democracy now went from $500 to $800. So if a citizen can get enough signatures to put something on the ballot, something that wasn't the city staff's idea, the city just made that more expensive. Also, the Grove and Daniel Meyer Pool and Oak Knoll and outdoor restaurant seating, Pioneer Hall, the community center, anything the community might use, those rates got jacked up pretty good. And this is after a $5 park fee, after the $5 ambulance fee, after the $7 wildfire fee. So are you a regular person just in Ashland trying to do community stuff? I hope you got some folding money in your pocket. Long-haired freaky people need not apply. So no worries, Councilor Dahl, he has pulled the item, he's got it. And he says, look, I move to change field rental language to get rid of hourly rates and make them fixed rates per season. All right, okay. And this guy decides, no one told me about this change. So I mean, Parks picks fees, not you. And they all voted to approve it, even that guy. And then this one says, she goes, okay. And these community center fees, finally, right? I mean, this one talks slow, but she's all about not overfeeing, so she's on it. And so she goes, these community center fees, and then. The mayor jumps in and goes, too late. We just approved everything. We just approved it. Just approved everything. And then this guy goes, no. I made an amendment, right, city attorney? And a new city attorney, Johan Piella, his plastic wolf, what's this guy's name? Werewolf man? Whatever. He looks like this guy. So he goes, didn't you say approve as amended? And he goes, no. And city attorney, Plastic Wolverine says, okay. So just an amendment, continue discussion. So how can you amend and approve as amended in one vote? So our new city attorney, oh boy, Ashland, he might be in for a bumpy ride here. So anyway, this one goes, okay, back to it. How are these $160 an hour fees for the community center and $100 cleaning fees for the Pioneer Hall and the community center? How are these fair? And city manager Sabrina Cotta goes, it's cost recovery. We want all the money back for building these buildings, so we want all of it. And Parks director Rocky Houston says, we looked at other places, probably Bend and Park City, Utah, apparently, and these fees seem fair. And this one goes, hey, and charging $58 for 15 minutes of looking up public records? I've searched the website and it's impossible to find anything. And this one says, actually, this is word for word because I thought it was hilarious. She goes, it's easy. If you look under the city recorder's page, there's a tab, city records. That'll take you to Laserfish, which is our records repository. Then you can pick between resolutions, ordinances, documents, contracts, and agendas. So there you go, user-friendly. We spent years and years and a couple of chunks of money, and this is our new website? All right. So this guy goes, hey, so wait a minute. If 4 groups use Pioneer Hall, the same for an hour, the same day, and they all pay a $100 cleaning fee, you don't clean in between each group, right? And Parks director goes, yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? It was basically it. And this one goes, I move we change the community center fee down to $80 an hour, and we do that for 4 years. And then this guy goes, whoa, let's do this. Let's make this more process friendly. Let's just pull the community center and Pioneer Hall fees from this whole fee packet, and we'll have Parks come back with more reasonable fees in July. All approved. So there you go. Pulling the community center and Pioneer fees is great. Of course. And however, there are more fees all over that are pretty substantially higher than last year. The pool fees, golf fees, restaurant seating fees, and the most egregious in my book is the Grove. The hourly rental rate is up to over 70%. The Grove was built 100% for the community. Ask old Mayor Alan DeBoer. I think he even pitched in some of his own personal money. And then the city just turned around and gave the building to Parks and Rec. And then they're jacking up their fees. If your mom's dance class just went up, so it sucks to be old and poor, don't it? And remember, the mayor, your mayor, actively tried to slide these fees through without discussion.
Times to the fees for the community center.
Councilor Duquesne, the council just approved that fee,
For the community.
the fee schedule for the entire fee schedule with the changes that Councilor Dale indicated for
Point of order.
Yes.
I believe that was just an amendment.
Yeah. So he says, so this one goes like, I now move to approve all the other fees. Everything, all the other fees. They're all approved. All approved. Wait, all approved? Nope. Nah, this one. Who hates the fees? She hates the fees. Hates the fees. So all approved, minus this one. And so some of you who use city things are in for a bit of a surprise. That is the end of the special 5 minutes of fees version of Ashland City Council meeting of May 20th. You are welcome.